This is for common sense, making sense. We have a tendency letting people run our lives, but we don't run our lives for ourselves because sometimes we don't use common sense. We let people do what they want. You have been jerked around. That's what this title will be. They jerk you around. They never call you back. Sometimes you even feel stuck, and you never figure out what they're doing. What else can I say? And you can never let anybody in on it because you keep it a secret. That's your dark secret. You don't share that with anybody because you feel embarrassed. They're not there for you when you want to do things. You call them on the phone, and they jerk you around. They're constantly jerking you around. They're not being honest with you. But common sense tells you something's wrong because you haven't figured it out yet. What is it? And then you can't sleep, and you never feel free. You just feel stuck. You see how that goes? They never call you back, and you never say no, and you don't do anything about it. They're really fake friends. They are not there for you. Don't you understand? That's what they're doing. But you know about that. You know something's wrong. You're going like this. Hey, something's wrong. What's wrong? What's wrong is you never say no. You can't figure it out. You got a dark secret. Them. That's your dark secret. Because you don't let nobody in to tell them about it. And do these people love you? And you live in fear. You can't sense anything with them because you're too much in love with them. They have rejected you. You think too much, but they never answer your calls. You don't trust anyone because of this. That's what it leads up to. I have something else I could say. They can't say loved. They can't say I love you. They can't say it. You could say it. That's a tip off. Common sense. They don't love me. Then what the heck are you with them? Because you're going to say you love them. But they don't love you. You see what I mean? See how they jerk you around? They're pulling the strings. They leave you as the safe bet. Why do they have to? They can go out with somebody else, but they know you'll never say no to them. You're willing to help, willing to be there. You'll never say oh. You'll never figure it out, and you're never gonna get. And you're gonna feel stuck in the process, and that's it. Because you've been jerked around. It happens. Hey, don't feel sad. Don't feel worried. Because it happens to everybody. The love you have for them clouds your mind. Common sense doesn't matter. Everything's like gone. Somebody has to shake you. Hey, wake up, wake out of your. You're having a daydream. You're daydreaming again because all you can think about is them. They're your dream. But they don't think of you the same way. So it's one-sided. They don't care the same as you do. And then when you find out the truth, the blanks hits the fan. You get upset. But you should have seen the signs. And that's what common sense comes in. Making sense. It's hard to make sense out of this. But this happens all the time. Jerked around. They never call you back. You never figure out what they're doing. You always feel stuck. You feel like there's something wrong, but there is something wrong. They don't feel the same. They'll never tell you. That's why they jerk you around. If they told you, you're gonna hurt your feelings. They don't want to hurt your feelings. They'd rather keep you there. You sit right there, and they can go there. So you turn left, you stay where you are. They turn right, they go for it, and they go do what they want. Then they can move ahead and do whatever they want. You see how all this works with common sense? This is how common sense works, and how everything works in different pieces. I just gave you different titles, some different stuff that I've done before, and I put them all together into one video, and that's what I do here, because you see the different cliches, the different scenarios. You can never figure them out. You never feel free, just stuck. And you have a dark secret. And you never let nobody in because you don't want to deal with it. And you never say no. You always say yes. That's how you live your life. And you never could sleep because you haven't figured it out. You just feel stuck. That's the way it is. And that's how your life is right now. But don't worry. We're here to figure it out together. Making common sense. Making sense of all of this. Number one, time to get rid of that person. Kick them out. Out they go. If you're living with them, pack up your things and get out of there. Just go. Why stay? They're not around. You're by yourself in the house. Like one of our videos is, you're looking out the window. You're wondering what to do. You're wondering if they're going to come. No, they're not coming. They're ready to make plans. They'll never call you back. You call them, they never call you back. You text them, they never text you back. You see what I mean? That's when you have to stop texting. You have to stop the communication. A lot of people don't do it. Common sense. You should do it. That's making sense right there. But we don't do it. Because we're in fear of losing them. But you don't have anything. See? Common sense would tell you, wait a minute, something's wrong there. You don't have to, you're not thinking right. You see how all this plays out? This is the way society is. A lot of and they jerk you around, they fool around behind your back, and you're left out in the cold. Once you find that jerking you around, they don't return your calls, you feel stuck, you can't sleep, that's a sign you need to go. Common sense say, go. Stop saying no. Oh, you should stop saying, you never stop saying no. You need to stop saying no. Because you always say yes, but you never say no. See, it gets confusing there. But the whole thing is, let's see. Hey, you never say no. So you keep on saying yes. Say no. No. See? That's your start. There's your common sense right there. Remember, they are fake friends. You need real friends. That's what common sense helps you to figure out. That makes sense, right? You need real friends. Why do you have fake friends? Fake friends can't be there for you. Only real friends can. Hey, if you like this, hit the sub button. Hit the subscribe. That's what that means. If you've done already, hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Until next time.